Yo, dude, you giving out good vibrations? Hello again, everybody. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and inspire. And today, as you may have guessed, we're going to discuss the law of vibration. All right? Now, one of the things that's key about the law of vibration, as you may have noticed from my introduction, is that your vibration has got to match your personality. Guess what? They're not calling me to do any rapping anytime soon. All right? The law of vibration states that everything in the universe vibrates, moves, and travels in circular patterns. Okay? The same principle of vibration in the physical world also applies to our feelings, desires, thoughts, dreams, ambitions, and will. So the point is, I mean, while the table looks like it's, a solid object, actually it's little things vibrating together, all right? And water vibrates, everything is vibration, everything is energy. All right, you've heard that before. I'm not going to spend time with the scientific aspect. What I am going to spend time with is the vibrations that we give off to the people that we are looking to influence and to the results that we are seeking to obtain for ourselves. I'll give you an example. I know you've spoken to people that, you're sitting there, you're talking to some people, you're having a good time, and somebody walks in the room, they don't even say anything, but you've seen them before, they walk in with the attitude, the vibrations they give off, like it's immediately negative. We have somebody, more than one person that I know is like that, and they're like the party crashers. They're the ones that ruin the party. You're having a good time, you're all on the same vibration, same frequency, and then this person comes in and all right? The same thing also works as far as you're concerned in terms of your abilities. All right, I'll give you an example. When I first started off teaching, okay, it was always my objective to be a teacher after I graduated from college. I started off, my first job was as a substitute teacher. So what's the vibration that you give off as a substitute teacher? You walk in the room, the kids see that it's not the teacher that they're expecting, and what do they do? It's, stop, we gotta stop! All right, so immediately you know that you have different behavioral problems than if you're the regular teacher. The regular teacher says, hey, sit down, right? And the kids sit down. When it's a substitute teacher, it's the big shots who go like, okay, I'll sit down when I'm ready. So it's the vibe that you give off. Now later in that very same school, one of the teachers was having a baby, and she wanted me to be her replacement teaching her class, and so I became the regular teacher. Well, guess what happens? The vibration changes, right? When I say your homework assignment is going to be, the kids will groan, but like if you're a substitute and you say that the teacher has as your homework assignment, it's like, oh, I ain't doing that. All right, keep in mind the vibrations that you give off. All right, it's the skill set that you give off. Same thing happened to me as a basketball player. When I'm playing in high school, I'm a senior. Even in high school we have like a scouting report, and the guy that I'm playing against is like a sophomore. I'm the senior. I'm one of the all-stars in the league, and I'm looking at the guys that he's like a sophomore or a junior. And I'm thinking to myself, oh boy, am I going to take this guy to puppy school, all right? And that added confidence, that vibe. And of course, when I look at him eyeball to eyeball, there's that generation of like, uh-oh, this is a guy that's experienced. They've told me about him. Then let's fast forward to the next year when I get to college, and I'm playing on a college team, and I'm guarding the two senior co-captains of the team. And they're looking at me and they're doing things to me, and it's like, oh boy, are we going to take this guy to puppy school? So I've been the guy taking somebody to puppy school, and I've been the puppy, all right? It's the vibration that you send off, and it's your experience, it's your belief in yourself, it's your confidence that gives you that vibration that you send out. Now, this is especially important when, now this is the second universal law that we are talking about. We talked about the law of oneness, that everything's connected. This is the second law. And the reason why we talk about these laws is because when you understand these laws of the universe, it gives you certainty in your actions. Now, when you have certainty in your actions, that gives you the vibration that you're looking for. You expect the results to be what you want them to be because you expect that. All right, it's very simple. It's the same thing as, having the certainty when you go to the foul line and you're first shooting foul shots, like maybe the ball will go in, maybe it won't. But after you shot, 5,000 foul shots and you've developed a rhythm, it's like, hey, I expect this ball to go in. This ball's going in, right? Doesn't always go in, but you expect it to go in. So it's the vibration that you send out, and that comes from confidence. That comes from certainty. And one of the key things about certainty is understanding the laws of the universe. Now, here's a very, very important point that I want to make with you as far as being creative, as far as getting help from the universe, because the universe wants to help us. The universe put us here, gave us nothing, didn't even give us any clothes. All right, the universe puts us here when Jay naked. All right, yet we've advanced to this stage where we're wearing, well, you see some of the clothes. Maybe it's not such a state of advancement. However, here's the point: we have certainly advanced from the point of time of Adam, and the universe wants to help us. But the universe it's kind of like the chess master moving the pieces around the board. It only helps us a little bit at a time. And one of the things in the formula for getting the universe to help us is, remember, we're thinking 60 to 70,000 different thoughts every day. Some of them are casual. It's like, boy, that's a nice looking donut. Or, oh, that guy's about to hit that car. Or, gee, what time is it? I'm going to be late for work. We have so many different thoughts. Okay, so how does the universe distinguish, all right? It distinguishes by the vibration that you send out. When you send out that vibration, that tells the universe, hey, I'm serious. This is something I want. So you create the vibration that I really want this to happen. This is my burning desire. How do you do that? You visualize it. You take steps towards achieving it. This is the law of vibration in action. It's important to understand these laws, because if you don't have that burning desire, that vision, that action-taking step, if you're not willing to fall down and pick yourself up, if you're not strong in your beliefs, you're not going to send out the proper vibration, and the universal mind, the infinite mind, is not going to be in a position to help you, because that's one of your 60,000 thoughts every day. So you've got to give out that good vibe. Now, the other thing that you have to have, and this is something that a lot of people don't talk about, is, and we're talking, ultimately everybody talks about the law of attraction. That'll be the next universal law that we go over, all right? But before you get to the law of attraction, you have to understand the law of vibration. Here's the law of vibration. You have to be in position to receive from the universe as well as transmit. What does that take? It takes a belief in yourself. It takes some self-esteem. It takes visualizing yourself performing the function, even if you're not close to doing it, performing the function, having the dream, and seeing it already accomplished. That's what it takes. And when you give off that vibration, then the universal mind is going to be in a position to transmit back to you a different paradigm, a different angle, a mind flash. In some cases, it'll present a circumstance you can't predict or plan for that will happen to you. And these things just happen when you send out that vibration. But what most people do is they send out, what if, how about, and maybe vibration. They sort of go half speed. You can't go half speed. You got to be full bore. You have to be intense, and you have to visualize it. And here's what the irony is. The best way for you to receive that information, okay, to send it out, there's some intensity there. To send it out, there's that visualization. But when you're receiving, the best receiving mode is for you to be relaxed. I like to refer to it using the oxymoron, alert relaxation. You want to be relaxed. When you're relaxed, it allows your mind to wander. It allows the universal mind to transmit to you. Some people call it intuition. All right? People that the pundits and myself refer to it as the universe's way of remaining anonymous. People that are the great thinkers, people that are the great discoverers, people that are able to see beyond the obvious, the Einsteins, if you will, all give themselves that thinking time, that intense vibrational thinking time where they're transmitting out, and then that relaxed thinking time where they're allowing the frequency to come in. So this is going to be a very short and simple lesson. With that vibration, remember, there's intensity going out and relaxation coming in. And when you do that, you're going to be able to maximize the communication between yourself and the universal mind. Remember, the universal mind wants to help us, wants to move us forward. The evidence is clear. It's all around us. The universal mind makes no judgments. There are no good or bad acts. Understand that. The universal mind does not sit there like the Supreme Court and say that's an evil act. It doesn't do that. What the universal mind does is it's a law, just the same way as the law of gravity always works. The apple always falls down, it never falls up. The law of vibration always works. It works this way. When you send out a strong feeling, be it positive, negative, or neutral, all right? Because some people send out that negative vibration, don't they? All right? So you feel that vibration. So it's a law of the universe. So the law of vibration is when you send out that intense vibration, it allows the universe to come back to you when, and your best receptive mode is when you are in a relaxed and alert state. That means that you're in a position to capture what the universe is transmitting to you and store it. Remember also that the universe, when the universe sends us information, it doesn't always send us information in whole thoughts. Sometimes it comes in bits and pieces. Some assembly is going to be required. That's why you need to store your information, you need to capture it, you need to store it, and then you need to put the puzzle pieces together. But it's not like you're creating, it's more like you're unfolding the information, the matter is already all here. What we have to do is look at things from a different angle and unfold them, and then we open up and we see the puzzle in its completed form. That's the law of vibration. And because we will never end a meeting on a philosophical note, let's get out there and charge! I'm Eli's dad.